All right, recording has begun. So like I was saying, Homeseek is a colony management and survival game. It's in the same genre as like Frostpunk and Timberborn and Banished, all those games, you know, In Zone. It's gonna have a lot of similarities. It also has some of that like choose your own adventure stuff in it. So there's gonna be lots of decision making on whether you explore this or open this or not, and there's chances for bad things to happen or good things. I have beat the first one on medium. Like I said, it's over on YouTube if you want to check it out, the edited version. I'm going to see how hard mode is. So we're just going to go into the story mode, part 1, and we're going to play the story. So part 1, chapter 1, Thirst. The bareness of the potential camp is almost enough to make us return to the bunker with our tails between our legs. There are 2 shallow wells, and further investigation turns up some scraggly berry bushes and piles of scrap. It's exposed to elements, but has the basics for us to make a go of it. So hard makes it so you research slower, voting is slower, buildings cost more, and every citizen needs 10 more water and food every day. Video music. Yeah, let me know if it ends up being too loud or too quiet. I'll get it dialed in. I know it's a little bit different on stream than like when I was doing the localized recording last night. Yeah, let's try out hard. I'm actually going to skip the intro cinematic. That's in my other video if you want to check it out. I think I'm going to skip it. Voting already seemed pretty slow, yeah. So, we'll see. At least we know what the goal is. Volume seems fine so far. Thank you. Same thing if I'm blocking anything on the screen. Because I have my camera and stuff off during that local recording, the YouTube exclusive recording. All right, here we go. A new beginning. With our few possessions finally unpacked, it's time to get started procuring the necessities of survival. Securing food, water, and shelter are our first priorities, and doing so won't be easy, but our spirits are fresh and we're all ready to pitch in. Understood. So we need to build a water extractor, water storage. We need to connect them, build food storage near a berry bush and connect that as well. All right. So one of the mistakes I made early on was building too close to the water extractor. I'm gonna start over here though and go right in with the water extractor on the well, and then the water storage. So I think I'm gonna put the water storage over here, and that's because eventually we're gonna connect the farm to it, and the closer everything is to connecting, the less materials it'll take, because the further away things are, you have to, I'll show you later, but you have to connect them with pipe, and it's more expensive the further the distance, obviously. So put that right nearby. You can also connect these right off the bat. So this menu, you can connect, here's an example of the piping. You can connect them even before they're built. We're going to use the plastic. It's most efficient. It doesn't take a lot of resources being that close. And then we also need to procure food. So in the beginning, oh man, you start out with not enough scrap on hard mode because these are so expensive to even do water extractor, water storage, and food. That's kind of nuts. So we're gonna have to collect scrap like immediately. So let's max these scrap piles out, and as soon as we get to 300, we gotta get the food going. Hurry up, villagers. Okay, we're gonna max out the workforce on the water extractor. They're getting contaminated water. All right, so there's 4 berry bushes. You can get 3 of them with this, but we're also gonna have a farm at some point. So I don't want to kind of make more of these than I need to. Maybe I start by hitting those 3 berry bushes. Yeah, we'll do that. It's kind of far away, but I think I'll try that. I haven't tried that yet, so. We're probably too big. That's right. Chapter. He lost. Taking it back when he was still allowed to start the second chapter. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I put my first chapter up on YouTube, but I didn't lose. That's interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So if you want to, I put an edited version of part 1 up on YouTube for anyone that wants to check that out. All right. So again, we can go ahead and connect these to the collection, food collection. Whoops, I was hitting the wrong thing. And now we just need to collect enough water, food, and scrap for this quest. There we go. And immediately let's pull some off of this scrap pile. Have them on the berry bushes. It's worse if you lose. Yeah, I don't know. Like Frostpunk, yeah, it's the same genre. It's the same genre. So there's gonna be lots of similarities. There we go, our people. Like a combination of Frostpunk and like End Zone or something like that. It does seem to have some Fallout inspirations too, for sure. Especially with like the UI. All right, actually gathering some food. And yeah, we'll just leave them as is right now and put it on 3x. It's crazy they're gonna need so much more food and water than normal. All right, our first event, strange landers arrive. A group of strange wastelanders arrive on our doorstep, apparently desiring to join our community. They speak in a weird accent, and we don't recognize them from our time in the bunker. They must have somehow survived on the surface all these past years. They have brought a small offering of food and water in an attempt to convince us their good intentions. So we'll get 350 food and water, 9 more citizens, 400 scrap, and mood is going to fall by 17. The curses of water drop it. Yeah. This game's all about, about food too, but water is the big thing. Water, I think the tagline is something like water being more valuable than gold. Cyrus had an update, made a few cool changes for when you play it next. No, when did they have the update? I just played it just a couple days ago. That's interesting. All right, so now it wants us to build 3 houses. And houses are going to cost a lot more in this one, huh? $420 each. Man, oh man. 420. All right, well, let's get started with them, I guess. Started with those. Crazy. They added mouse control. Gotcha. They added any new items or anything, or balances, or was it just the additional controls? We're gonna need a lot of scrap, so let's throw 5 of the new people on the new scrap pile, and 4 more on some berries. Yeah, not quite Reezy. You almost got it this time. All right, as soon as we get to 420, we'll get another one. Put them down. You can zoom in a little bit. I kind of like, with these games, I always like looking at how they utilize, like, I really like in Timberwarden, just zooming in and watching the beavers, like, go about their daily lives in these different buildings, so. The large set updates. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I didn't know. I think I played it. Man, it must have just happened, huh? I think I played it like 2 days ago. All right. Just waiting on getting that 3rd house. For some reason, these slackers aren't getting stuff during the night. Going late. Welcome in. It was today. Oh, nice. I played Anno. I still haven't played Anno, no. Anno 1800. What's the most interesting thing I've seen zooming in on beavers? Like when they're taking mud baths. Bell, thank you for the 9 months. I'm just going with Bell this time. That's right. Thank you, Bell. 9 months. That's a Twitch baby. So this is just part of the intro quest. It wants us to the research center and research the medical facility. But we're gonna finish off this house first. All right, house number this one. And how much is the research center? 600 in this mode. Jeez, man. We are running dangerously low on everything already. Wow. Crazy. City Builder, it's actually a production calculator and trading game. It's kind of how Banished ends up being too, honestly. I have 1 depressed person and 1 sick person. Can't do anything about it. Almost at the 600 here. All right, finish the house. That'll at least make them a little bit happier. We can get the research center going. Let's cram that over there. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to pull from I guess I'll pull off one of the scrap piles to get the research done. Go ahead and do that. So I'll pull workers from there. Build the expedition center. This is super important. You really gotta get this up really quickly because to start with, you don't have any of the research that you need to sustain long term. So you have to get an expedition going out, but we need to get the hospital research. So let's go into technologies and quality of life. Get the medical center going. Also takes 420 apparently. Contaminated water. Delicious. Crazy. In this one, I feel like I might need more workforce to get everything done, but of course that's going to mean a lot more mouths to feed. So. What would you like to do? Yeah. I really do like Timberborn though. I like Timberborn. I'd be really curious to see what Timberborn's like when they finally hit full release. Message arrive. A messenger arrives at our encampment. He has come on behalf of the reigning bunker dwellers, those who did not elect to explore the outside world with us. The supplies began to run low. He tells us that starvation was enough to convince them, even the most stubborn, to venture out into the surface. So we can either say join us now or wait. I'm actually going to accept them. The last time I played and beat this one on the normal difficulty, I waited. Let's just accept them. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see how many of them there are. So we'll find out real soon. Okay, scrap is looking good. We're probably going to need to start pulling from the second water sooner than I did previously. Flowing through the research. Man, oh man. They're really eating and drinking a lot. Completed the research for the medical center. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna not do any more research right now. And get the expedition center done. And get them out. So I wonder how many materials it would take to connect that all the way over. Not sure. I guess we'll find out. So let's get the expedition center going. And get some people out on the road. Alright, I'm gonna take these 4 and send them out. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna send 4. You can send out to 6. To start with, before research, you can only have 1 expedition out at a time. And I'm gonna send them with 2 days worth of stuff, but oh, we don't have the scrap for 2 days. We're gonna have to wait just a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Hopefully they can find enough food and scrap and stuff out there to keep themselves in decent shape. Good luck. Resource pile. So that scrap pile is done and the expedition is ready as well. Let's go ahead and grab the next scrap here. In the beginning, we can only travel over to the mudlands, so have them head that way. This is a storm. Dust cloud envelops our encampment. Work nearly grinds to a halt. Fortunately, those with shelter can ride out the worst of the storm in their makeshift lodgings, but we pity anyone trapped outside as the storm rages on. Well, we have houses for everyone right now, as long as those people that we promised a place for don't show up. And so once we get to the build medical center, right. Need 420 for that, so once we get to the mudlands, we'll unlock another research, but better water. Right, expedition. Cracked earth and sand give way to viscous mud as we near the wetlands, making our journey all the more arduous. Before we see any water at all, though, we come across a small old ship, completely breached, lying on its side on dry earth. None of us have any idea how it could have gotten there. The last time I checked it, it gave me material. I don't know if it always does or you're like rolling the dice, so we're gonna check the ship though. We spend some time exploring the ship. All right, here's the survivors. 16 people right as the storm's going. Woo. That's not good at all. It's not good at all. We gotta get the hospital done first off. So how much are we looking at? Hospital is gonna be 420. And then we're gonna need like 2 more houses and another water collection and another water storage. Ouch. Ouch. I guess throw as many on scrap piles as we can get. We're running out of water right now. All right, they're idle. The ship had 400 scrap on it. Exploring deeper into the wetlands, a single figure soon appears over the horizon, coming toward us. It walks on stilts through the mud, and with every step, metallic jingles can be heard from a great sack it carries on its back. It stops before nearing our party, then raises a mud-slathered hand to point to us. So I'm going to offer it the scrap. We can give it food, scrap, or we can attack it. I'm going to give it scraps. We got some extra from the ship. And this is rough here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and have to get the other water extractor. All right, expedition made it, I guess. So the only other place we can send them is to the campus, so I guess we're headed that way. Give it a lurk Italian. You know, man, the storm. So if I connect this, what's that gonna cost us? 267. Right. I like that you can actually see the piping too, you know? Not just like a make-believe thing under the ground or something. Another resource pile ran up. That was one of the berries. Okay, so for the research, we have now unlocked the wetlands, which will purify the water a little bit. Let's go ahead and get that researched. We can move the people that were getting the berries over there to finish that off. All right, we need to get the hospital up. Medical center or whatever. Weather is back normal at least. I have 1 exhausted person, 9 very sick. Yeah, we really gotta get this up. All right, expedition is idle. Our expedition finally reaches the outskirts of the campus. The large buildings of cement and glass, though broken and abandoned, seem to us like they could have once composed an entire city in their own right. We first came across a large hall that has been recently barricaded shut. After banging on the door, a voice from inside yells back, "Who's there?" These people must be fellow survivors. We should invite them to our community. So I have not chose that one before, so I'm going to do it to see what happens. Bad idea with everyone eating and drinking more, probably, though. What's the worst that could happen? Certain death, maybe? We take some time to explain who we are. After realizing that we meant no harm, the survivors who have barricaded themselves inside the hall seem very interested in joining us. +6. And they didn't have any food or anything with them. Oh, no. So we're going to have to bring them back here. Oh, there's another one. We came across a small grouping of buildings. A cursory pass-through yields nothing of value other than scraps of faded paper. One partially collapsed structure, though. The sign out front reading chemical engineering seems as if it might have some salvageable scrap among its rubble. No, we don't need the extra scrap. Need medical care? Yeah, well, the hospital's getting done. All right, let's pull that person off that scrap and one off this one. Put them at the medical center. And then we need to get more people pumping that water. So we'll take these ones off of that scrap. Seems all right. I don't know about having all these people, man. A citizen has died due to water contamination. Now research the community center. That's how you get laws. Expedition center, or expedition requires our attention. I really need to get to the farm. But I think they're gonna die if we try to go straight to the farm. So we're gonna have to bring them back home, get more food and water, and then hit the farm, I think. Okay, where was that person employed that died? Looks like they were getting berries, maybe. Man, research takes forever in this mode. How are you supposed to rest in no house? That's a good question. Build you a house. We're actually going to end up needing 2 or more. Gonna buy that farm. I think that's sales. Somehow you just learn how to farm by going to an old farm. You just suddenly know. Oh, that's how it works. Is there no food at all? No, not really. Really. Oh, we're running out of everything. So we have to get enough food back up to get an expedition going again. Food and water. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Maybe we should have just sent them and like, good luck. Hopefully you learn how we can make a farm by the time you die. All right. Send the sick people to far out state. That's a good idea. An accident. Multiple people are injured. Maybe that's less mouths to feed. Oh, citizen died. Hooray! We finished the work, or researched the wetlands. Okay. So those berries are done. Gonna max that one out now. And yeah, I guess we need to get the wetlands made. So, meantime, I guess we throw those people on scrap. We have like 1 day of resources for them. Might have to just risk it. All right. Hey, welcome in, Mike. I almost called you Traptix. Traptix. Yeah, thank you guys again. I'm sure you, oh man, I forget his name. Anyway, I know you guys go through different companies for the sponsored content. Yeah, happy to be playing. We're trying to do hard mode now. So I've done this on the default medium. But now we're attempting hard mode for the very first time. And we're gonna be cutting it real close. Real close. Yeah, thank you for coming in. How to make it top 10 favorite game videos. Why they are. Ago likes those. I've thought about doing some topical videos like that. Even like RimWorld related videos like that. Try the Twitch integration. I've not tried it yet. No, not yet. But yeah, thank you for coming in and hanging out. I think I'm just going to push out this expedition and hope for the best. We have to get the farm figured out. All right. We're just going to do like 4 people. And just enough food for one day. Hopefully enough to make it to the farm so we can get that going. So at least we don't have to worry about food. Yeah, the game's been good so far. I posted a video of the normal, of the medium difficulty on YouTube last night. But yeah, trying out hard mode. And I'm also, not only am I trying out hard mode, I'm also trying to do the selections I didn't do last time, which is also really coming back to bite me. So like when I beat it the first time, I hardly accepted anyone. Like it's like, nope, we don't have enough people for that, or enough food and water for that, I should say. But this time it's like, oh yeah, everyone come in, which is probably not the way to do it. But anyway, we'll see if it works out anyway. All right, so we need a clean water storage for this one. Unfortunately that scrap's not gone yet. That's where I was originally going to put it, but throw it back here, I suppose. And or berries rather, not scrap. Let's just throw the excess on these scraps for right now. The only way to do it, oh yeah, that's one of the things I said in my video too, is that it's nice that it's not just it's not a puzzle with a set solve that you have to figure out, you know. There's multiple. I beat the medium difficulty multiple times in different ways, but alrighty, let's head over to the old farm. It's take 10 hours. We have 1 day worth of food. That's plenty. All right, so not enough incoming connections. There we go. So we're now making clean water, but it's not going to happen immediately. So what I like to do is turn off the citizens being allowed to drink the contaminated water, but we still need to let them drink that for a little while until we get this processing over. Another citizen died. Okay. So big infrastructure game. Yeah. So the genre, I guess, is post-apocalyptic, colony management, and survival. So it's going to have aspects of a lot of games from that genre. So if you like things like, you know, Frostpunk or End Zone, Surviving the Aftermath, even things like Banished, if you want to go back further, or Timberborn, I really like, has elements from different games in that genre, right? So, and one of the things that I like is this sort of choose your own adventure part, which is mostly done from expeditions, but you also have events that happen like that, where you read what's happening and then you get multiple choices on like what you want to do. Banished fan. Yeah, if you like Banished, you will probably like this. I was like, are you mean Banlish? All right, so we are and we are just towing the line of being able to survive. All right, our expedition has met something. So this is like the choose your own adventure part of the survival that I like. Much more decision heavy, the second one. The journey to the old farm starts to drain our energy even before the heat wave hits us. The sun bakes the sand beneath us like an oven, and before long, many of us begin to feel delirious and weak. Our destination is still beyond the horizon, but our map says it can't be too much further. So we can double rations, which we can't really do. So we're gonna tell them no. We don't have double rations for you. So. Yeah, we'll get to that one for sure. I actually just started this up 30 minutes ago, I think. The game, I mean. Sounds like the weather there. So one of the people that died was in the water extractor. So we'll go ahead and put that. Positive, I'm never traveling with you again. Heat takes a serious toll on our health. Some of us begin to doubt, so people have become depressed and injured. The story said the soil would be moist and fertile here, and the ground is cracked, dry, and covered in dust and sand for miles in every direction. And so we barely realize that we've arrived at the old farm before we find the half-ruined farmhouse itself. We're all exhausted by the journey by the time we arrive. So we can take some rest, or we can say there's not enough time for rest. All right, you can rest. Now, as soon as they find the farm house research, whatever you want to call it, we need to take some people off scrap, put them into research. All right, that's we don't have anyone. Don't have anyone. All right, there we go. We can now research the farm. So let's pull off from this scrap and this one. Let's get that farm researched. It'd be really nice if the community center done too, but we have to get our survival stuff. Community center has a law on it that you get early on in this mission where all the citizens get scrapped throughout the day by like default, which is really nice. But can't really afford to make it right now. All right. Set a day. You only get enough for a day. That's right. All right, they are idle. They did get the farm stuff. The shopping mall will give us, it's going to be a quest thing, and it's also going to give us the ability to be more efficient with our water. I think I'm going to have them swing by home first. And we really ate the farm up. The sun's heat is becoming unbearable, and our unprotected water reserves are evaporating before our eyes. The sight of our invaluable water vanishing so quickly prompts us to take inventory of our remaining resources. Our community comes to a grim conclusion. Even without the effects of the heat wave, our water is quickly running out. Our time here has suddenly become very limited. We need to think of solutions to these problems, and fast. It's kind of funny that, I know it's part of like the sort of tutorial quest thing, right? It's kind of funny that your people would even think, you know what? I bet we can figure out how to use water more efficiently if we find a mall. And someone's like, Tim? Why do you suggest a mall? Why do you think that'll help us? I don't know. I just have this feeling, boss. Just have a feeling. You know what? We're going to risk this expedition. Yeah, I've seen those black plastic balls on top. Yeah. By the way, what's a mall? I saw it in a 100-year-old magazine. Sam Elliott told me about it. Oh man. About halfway through the farm research. Weather at least is back to normal. It's gonna be a tough one. Gonna be a tough one. All right, so now that we have enough pour water, we're gonna go ahead and make it so citizens are not drinking from the contaminated water storage, and that should help with having. We should have less sick people that way. Is a mall a wall? It has walls, so I'm gonna go with yes. All right, farm is done being researched, so. Now, a farm basically turns water into food. So this is going to put an even bigger strain on our water supply. But at least we have food. Water and time, yeah. Yep. All right, so let's pull the people off research. And is there anything vital that we need to put them on in the meantime? Let's go ahead and rip out the far scrap for the extra labor. And hopefully the expedition makes it. All right, well, let's take a look. Just as the mall appears to us over the horizon, one of the party members doubles over, falling to the ground. He's clearly in immense pain and seems to be holding a specific spot on his abdomen. Someone mentions that he seemed to be struggling to keep pace with the rest of the expedition earlier. What should we do? So you can set up camp and wait, or you can try to remove the object. I've actually already chosen both of these, and when I waited, they died, and when I removed it, they were just sick. I don't know if that's every time, but I'm gonna go with just remove it. Some impromptu surgery. Like we're playing RimWorld all over again. The devil out of him. Ran my Bob Ross. We removed a small piece of black tissue from the afflicted and stitched them up before they lose too much blood. He seems to be stable for now. We'll let him rest for a while, and he can catch up to us later. Moments after entering the mall, we see that human remains are scattered nearly everywhere throughout its interior. Many corpses seem to be clutching brightly colored clothes, leather, shoes, or other trinkets, still in near perfect condition. So I've actually never looted the corpses. This was Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Oh god. I've always left them lying, so let's see what this does. Everyone might get sick and die, but then we'll know. It might be unsettling, but we should search the corpses for anything useful. Surely the corpses are safe. And no one's gonna get depressed looting the corpses. No one will get depressed. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna leave them on scrap for a little while. I know the farm's done, but we're gonna grab some more scrap before I redistribute the labor. Free stuff. All right. So we can now research the water distribution center. Now the science museum is very important. It's actually going to give us a research that pulls contaminated water from the air overnight. So even though these are like about to die, as long as they get this research before they die, sounds terrible. Oh no, I have to do that. Thank you for the reminder. Mike, I don't know if you're still here. I meant to do that to start with. I got a gift box. Show us what's in the box. Yeah, so when we win or lose this, I'm gonna open the box. So it came from Philadelphia. Developer's like, last time I'm sending you anything. Give me a reminder. I was so into the game that I forgot to open it. Anyway. City of brotherly love, that, yeah. All right, we need to get the research done for this water thing. So move off that scrap. Water distribution center. All right, we'll knock that out. Oh crap, I didn't even read the body thing. Yeah, where's the log? Sorry about that. I have to wait. Yeah, I'll look at the history on the log when they get there. Apparently it didn't do anything negative, but I'll have to look. Or anything too negative. There's still 4 of them, so. What bodies? Alright, let's take a look. Can I not go back to that? Maybe I can't go back there. We carefully step past broken glass entrance and see first a small room near the entryway labeled with a sign reading gift shop. This one I've done, and if you open the box, they die. So don't open the special gift box. We're gonna ignore that. Yeah, it looks like I can't scroll all the way back there. So I missed what happened with the bodies, unfortunately. So I'll have to do that again next time, I suppose. All right. Continuing further, we soon hear the echoes of voices coming from deeper within the museum. We approach carefully at first, but soon come upon an unthreatening band of survivors who have set up an encampment inside the museum's halls. Some of them are injured, and they explain that they fought off a gang of bandits. I've never had them join us, but this time I'm letting everyone join, so. Yeah, maybe the location. I'll try that. Ah, that did work. Let's see. We spend time looting various corpses. They got 350 water from the corpses. Bottled water. All right. Nice. Oh, we're not accepting these ones. Not after we just accept those other ones. Another group of survivors arrive at our encampment wanting to join our community. They tell us that a group of vicious bandits raided their camp and destroyed everything. Fortunately, they managed to flee, and after wandering for some time, nearly starving inside the smoke rising from the fires of our settlement. So we can either decline them, accept them, or we can not only decline them, but take their food and water. And our people aren't even that unhappy about it. Right now, our people are like super happy. So they're just going to be mildly upset. And I wish we didn't betray them, but this food is delicious. Yeah, I'm going to do it. We're really hurting, so. Thank you. Thank you for that food. Much appreciated. Jeez. Skimming. We're down to our final food pile. The situation is not handled soon. We will starve. Things escalate when someone is caught stealing supplies. We search the man's bed and find he has been storing nuts under his mattress. Where'd he get nuts? He's weak, but an example must be made to prevent this sort of thing from happening. Forgive him or confiscate the rations. Set an example. I actually didn't have this one pop up last time. I think I had already won by now. Or I was winning like on this day or something. I'm taking my nuts back. I just confiscated that man's nuts. Wow, all of the berries down there. So we have to get the farm going now. I'm going to pull one person off this for the farm. Citizen died. Oh, I wonder why. I died because he died because I took his nuts. Yeah. Literally killed him. Literally killed him. Right. Hey, we got the tower. Maybe I should research that before the water distribution. Can these guys even make it home? I don't know, actually. I don't think they're gonna make it home. And we got extra people now too. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. You clip it or post it in the Discord, yeah. Man, I think I need to get that tower first. Let's switch over to the tower. We don't lose progress on the other research. So it's fine. And brutal. No, not required to come back now. Yeah. Hey, you know, the cruel post-apocalyptic world. Gotta be fierce. Be fierce. Doing rack time. We're doing okay. Food and water during the day. We can get this research up and get this going to collect some more tainted water at night. Might actually survive this. Soon we're gonna be out of that last berry bush and we're only gonna have the farm. What's going on here? Our water extractors are rapidly depleting the two shallow wells. A pall descends over our settlement as everyone truly begins to understand the urgency of our situation. Until we find some new source of water, all we have left to drink are our rapidly dwindling reserves already extracted from the ground. Keep sending expeditions until you find a way out of the valley. Oh, I'm on it. Despair. A wave of depression washes over the community. The sentiment that our efforts seem hopeless and that the world is too dead to save seem to spread from from one survivor to another. There doesn't seem to be any specific cause other than the obvious desolation of our environment. But it seems clear that the tiny size of the rations we distribute each day doesn't help. Increase rations? I don't know what you're talking about. I literally played RimWorld for 5 hours today. And last week I played RimWorld for 5 hours every single stream day. So, I have no idea. So, there's a RimWorld episode that goes up on YouTube every single day, and then every stream day I'm playing RimWorld 4 to 5 hours, so. I guess that's not enough. It's only going to be a -7. I'm going to take the -7. You didn't look before you asked? Yeah, I use split stream, so I play RimWorld for 4 or 5 hours, and I play another game for about 3 hours. Alright. I'm not sure I've gone to the cavern before. Our expedition comes up against a steep ridge that stretches for miles in either direction. We spot an opening in the rock, light some torches, and step inside. The chamber is vast and looks part natural, part man-made. Several old wooden crates are stacked against a wall marked dynamite. Oh, I don't have any materials. They're about to die. Yeah, I also just did a 10-hour RimWorld Community Challenge stream too, yeah. No box opening. So I can't even try this. This expedition is gonna die, but I don't have enough food and water for them to come home anyway. So, hopefully they discover something useful, maybe food related. I field this question. Pineapple feels the complete opposite. Why do you only ever play RimWorld? The deeper we get, the cooler the air becomes. The deep chasm and the light of our torches reflect strangely upon its distant surface. Could there be water down there? There are grooves in the rock which might be wide enough for someone with nimble hands to descend. We throw a stone in, and after several moments hear a faint splash. Yeah, I've actually never gone to the cavern one. Let's send someone down. Down to his tomb. The descent. All right, research almost done. Boy, just in time too. Oh, we found the way out. Just gotta make it there. Huh. I think that they're gonna die. They got 250 water. Yeah, 1 day of water, no food, no camping stuff. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? They can survive an extra day with no food. That's a risk I'm willing to take, yeah. So I haven't even gotten the town center this time because I can't. I mean, I could, but every bit of manpower that we've had has been going for research. Okay. Or not research, for survival. Let's get for science. Yeah, you can live a long time without food. I mean, I guess you're not gonna live that long without food in that kind of stressful environment. Like, you're not gonna survive out in the desert too long, even with water. Even your sabotaging PC couldn't stop the RimWorld, so. Yeah, I'm still doing a lot of RimWorld, that's for sure. But yeah, new stuff, RimWorld, pretty much every day on YouTube. 2 expeditioners have left because of depression. That's alright, we still got 8, doesn't matter. As the column of our expedition makes its way up the mountain trail, we begin to hear a distant rumbling. The noise quickly grows louder before suddenly the great boulder of a rock slide are falling all around us. When the dust clears, it is apparent that many of us have been separated on the other side of a new rocky barrier. What should we do? It may take an extremely long time. Well, that's not it. But we need to try to clear it. We'll die of thirst or starvation if we stay. Feels horrible, but we gotta leave them. plays other games and you end up buying them. And then you stop watching because you don't want spoilers. So. Yeah. That is a problem, man. Two more expeditioners have died. For the greater good. Whitney died from damage. Robbins died from damage. The trek through the mountains is extremely long and arduous, and after much forced marching, some of our expedition begin to protest. A small but significant minority expresses a desire to turn back, to find some other way back through the mountains, and look for other sources of water, back the way we came. What should we do? The map clearly states that we have to go this way. Do not turn back. One Norstat. Welcome in. This game came out today. I can't believe we're gonna do this. Like, we are about to die, but I think we're gonna make it right beforehand. Playing it. Yeah, the another zombie survivor game is good. Expeditioner is left, but you know what? We still have 5. March forward. Hey, we got the research done on that tower. So let's get this up here. Close. We'll wait. I think we're about to win. I don't even think I need to do this. But just in case something else happens on hard mode or that expedition dies at 99%. We did it. We beat it on hard mode. Nice.
World outside the bunker is unforgiving.
I was pretty close.
At the constant mercy of the elements, we've barely scraped by.
GG.
Our stomachs groan. Our mouths are parched.
We'll have to go on to part 2 on hard.
Feels like it could be our last.
I'm gonna open this gift box from the developers.
And yet, despite these trials,
the visuals look like Wasteland 3.
The uncertainty of our existence.
Yeah, that felt really close. We had like 50 food left.
While we continue to draw breath, hope remains. Day by day, our will to survive grows stronger. Some of us are even beginning to believe we just might make it.
All right. Did field surgery didn't kill the patient? Yeah. And all it took was being a ruthless dictator and forcing people on when they were starving, dying of starvation or thirst or whatever, of exposure. We made it out of the valley on the backs of 9 dead people. Hey, 52%. That's not good. It doesn't matter. Win's a win. All right. I'm going to open this gift box from the developer, see what's in there, and then I'm going to try out mission 2. And I guess we'll just do it on hard from the get-go. What's in the box? So thanks again to the developers and the publisher. Narrative Collective. All right. I have no idea what this is. Not even. No idea of, like, is it a shirt? Is it a poster? Nothing at all. Boy, it's super sealed though. It's bubble wrap. There's a bug in here. There's a living bug. Hang on. I don't think this is intentional. I wonder if I can get this on camera. What is that? What have you sent me? Oh my god, I think I dropped it on my desk. Where did it go? What if it's some invasive species from Philadelphia? Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Thanks, Mike. The crap was that, man? It was kind of like a centipede, but different. I'm sure it's fine. What if that's all that's in the box? Just a bunch of those bugs. Ooh. Hey, this is cool. The bugs on. Whoa, check this out. This is a tote bag. It's like pretty heavy duty. Genetically grown murder weapon. That's really cool. I like that actually. All right, let's see what's inside. There's more, but wait, there's more. Tote, not trash. Tote. Can't believe that bug was in there. Now it's just gone. All right. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. The Narrative Collective and Traptics teams. Hey, handwritten notes. And then... Oh, what? That's kind of awesome. That's really awesome. How's the penmanship? It's actually really good. Step into the wasteland. Homeseek is a post-apocalyptic survival game set. Dystopian, resource-strapped Earth. Can you survive in a world where water has become the new gold and every choice becomes life or death? In this choose-your-own adventure inspired by Homeseek's difficult decisions, you can get a taste of the harsh world you explore and conquer within the game. That's pretty cool. It's literally a choose-your-own adventure, like... If you ever seen those books, what's kind of neat is I was just saying the game is like a choose your own adventure, and I didn't know this is what they were sending me. It's really cool. Nice. I can put this in my Darkest Dungeon art book. But wait, there's more. God, there's all kinds of stuff. We got a cool patch. That's green, by the way. A lunchbox. I've got a whatever this is. I'm not sure yet. Piece of wood. I know that much. I've got what appears to be a pencil. Hey, we got paracord, always important in a post-apocalyptic situation. Fighting Fantasy, choose your own adventure books. Kind of cool. I have a oh, I like this. It's a fake newspaper article. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, war escalates in the east. Water wars. Desperate scientists seek solutions. I'm gonna have to read all those. That's really neat. Pull that up for every world stream. And this is pretty cool too. A vial of water. Water. 5 milliliters. Last drops. A drop of water is worth more than a sack of gold to a thirsty man. That's really cool. Fancy water. Imagine I just open it and drink it on stream. Gold. Stops it down. Yeah, that's really awesome. That was very kind of them. So, this paracord bracelet also has a built-in compass, which is really cool.
Welcome back. Your steadfast
Bard, thank you for the 50 for it. Do it. Oh wait, it has more too. What? Has a little like blade built into it. You can live for 4 days. Those. Yeah, this is really cool stuff. Nice. I don't know if the developer's still here, but oh, and here's the note. So yeah, if you guys would, the game is good. I'm not saying that just because they have given me stuff. I played it off stream quite a bit, so if I played it off stream, you know that I enjoy it. If you would go to Homeseek, go to that link, check it out on Steam. There's a demo, so you can try the demo before you buy if you want. The game is out today, and yeah, it's really awesome stuff. Bit of lemons. It's been a while. How's it going, lemons? I really like this bag too. This is a heavy-duty bag. It's gonna be covered in cat hair within minutes, but the bug might actually be a feature. I don't know where that went. Yeah. Everyone's game. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Yeah, the bag is cool. I like it. You just sell your kidney. Oh, and the book. I'm excited to check this out too. I don't know. I liked all the stuff. And it's very themed. It's very themed. All of it's very themed. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Alrighty. Good book. You like the bug? That's kind of the weird part. I don't know where the thing went. Who knows? It looked like almost a fuzzy centipede. You have to drink grape soda to survive the book. Guess I'm dead. Find it sooner or later. Oh my god, I found it! Hang on, it's sticking out from the side of one of my keyboards. Hang on. Yeah, that's a weird looking thing. It's dying. It's dying. It's probably been in that box for who knows how long. Would you get on there? I'm trying to save your life. Oh my god, bug. Really wants to go under the keyboard. Alright, well I have it.
Welcome.
I have it. Now what do I do with it?
Steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Alright, I'm gonna go take it out. What if it's invasive? It's an invasive species and pregnant. I'll be right back, and then we'll do a mission 2.